AI will replace those who don't want to learn AI.
Huh?
If you want to know more,
Let's Sembang
IoT.
IoT. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Today we looks very different, right? Yeah. This is the scene that we started our Sembang IoT, the #1 episode, But right now the background has changed.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether you can hear me well. So welcome again to our this episode number 56. Yeah, 56. We are on the 56 on Sembang IoT. Today we are going to share something about very different thing about this AI object detection for smart manufacturing, especially integrating with the MES. Yeah, what is this MES? You know, manufacturing execution system. Okay, this is the thing that we haven't actually touched it at all, until now. So of course, yeah, during this period, I think we have gone through many different case study with some of our clients and also some of our partners who bring out something. So along the way, we just share with you some of the updates, yeah, some of the updates. So thank you for watching this Sembang IoT again. I hope this session will bring you some idea or bring you some additional information or updates that maybe it may be applicable in your life or in your work, or even you can share with your friends. Let's say you found this one relevant. Okay, my name is Cecily.
My name is Daniel.
So I hope the voice is clear today, because all this while when we started here, the sound is no good, and then the picture, the video is terrible, running on a very low resolution. I do not know whether we are on a high res. Are we on the high res? Okay, thank you very much. So I think can we share one of the slide that because last week we talked about this post estimation. Maybe you want to bring that up. Yeah, we talked about post estimation last week. Yeah, what is this post estimation? Maybe we just some of the audience, you may be watching us first time. Yeah, maybe you missed some of the what they call our video last you missed out some of the video last week. What is this post estimation AI?
Okay, so the post estimation AI is AI that try to predict the key point on your body parts.
So it based on some key point that determine, it give you some kind of estimation in terms of a gesture of movement, especially targeting those our body's skeletal. Yeah, so that was post estimation that we were talking about, and then we relate that to a lot of this manufacturing or smart factory environment, where you can use that to track, for your what they call the OEE, for some of the what they call the efficiency tracking, productivity tracking, and so on. Plus, we also brought along with some post estimation application, especially in the quality, the workflow tracking. Yeah, so it depends on it, and also work safety as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, work safety as well. So today we are going to talk about this object detection. Okay, object detection. Can you blow this one out? Yeah. So along the way of Industry 4.0, we have all this while we have this kind of automation pyramid. Yeah, in this Sembang IoT, we have this I call it IT and OT hierarchy. Yeah, IT, information technology, and the operation technology hierarchy, where you can see both of them is meeting at one point. Yeah. So why I use blue is because the rainwater coming down. So the fire is going up. So both of them is meeting together. This is operation technology representing the fire. Okay, so in the very low level of this pyramid or automation pyramid, or this IT OT hierarchy, we have this field device. Field device include some of the sensors, a lot of sensors, I/O modules, I/O modules, instrument, machine data, and so on. These are the field device. And then you have a PLC level. PLC level talk about some controllers, controllers, maybe part of the what they call DCS system in the old days. People use DCS on this PLC level. Basically, talk about controlling, automation, and then going up further, you have this SCADA. SCADA, I think we spoke about that, on the SCADA maybe last week, So that SCADA actually it already exists maybe 40 or 50 years ago, around that, 40 plus years ago. So SCADA, of course, is a supervisory control and data acquisition by the names. So these are the place where all the data is pumping out through the SCADA at that level, at that time, So PLC, so you can see a lot of this SCADA system has got a lot of this communication protocol. For example, you want to talk to Siemens PLC, you have this Siemens protocol, Omron, Allen Bradley, Mitsubishi, Modbus, OPC, OPCDA, OPCUA, and so on. There are many kind of protocol built in the SCADA level. And then you go up one more level. That will be on the MES, Manufacturing Execution System, where MES and ERP also, ERP is on top, So MES is acting as one part of the kind of midfielder, where passing some information and doing some of the work that ERP couldn't be done on the ERP layer. So these are the area where the whole this kind of automation pyramid, or this is IT or OT hierarchy. So can we have one up? So of course, in this era, we talk about, there's one more layer. We talk about one more layer. It's edge. So edge actually feeding into the PLC between SCADA and PLC. Sometimes it's moving up and down. So that can be an IoT edge, or it can be also, in this picture, is an AI edge. So that edge even play a vital role in exchanging data between the production floor process to the whole MES. So you, by looking at this diagram, so what are other edge thing that you think has bring more functionality or more benefit in the whole process, in the whole manufacturing process? Of course, you have to talk about AI lah.
But I think for me, the IoT edge is also the one that provides the source first for everything.
Ken Leong is right. He's correct. But today, that picture actually lead us to the topic today, the object detection on AI, to integrating with this MES. Today, we are going to talk about that. So later on, we are going to have another session talking about some demonstration. We have going to have this demonstration together on that part, on this AI object detection, right? Okay. So we are on track right now. So starting with this AI, maybe you can close this part. We go back to the talking about this what they call object detection application in AI. Maybe Ken Leong will be able to share with us more about this topic.
So the object detection means you want the AI to detect the object that you want it to detect. So basically in manufacturing, we use it for the first one, is the defect detection. You want to find your product, is there any defect on it or not? So this is one of the very common application. Secondly, and recently we also received quite a lot of this sort of request, is something very simple. It's just want to detect their product, whether it's absent or present on their tray. Because sometimes the operator forgot to put the object on the tray, even though the object is very big, very obvious. But human can make this kind of mistake and require AI to supervise them.
So before you move on, so on this present and absent kind of application is basically fall under the object detection in AI, right? So it's basically talking about this computer vision AI, where object detection is one of them, and then present and absent can be one of the sub-application, the actual application, actual scenario you find. Okay, maybe you can share also with us on this object detection AI, vision AI. What are the key technology behind?
Okay, so for this one, before the deep learning, people are using the machine learning to do the object detection. So there are different kind of machine learning algorithm to detect the object. But basically, they're relying on the shape of the object, the corner, the edge, all this kind of feature and the color of the object. But now when we are using the deep learning, actually the deep learning also will extract this kind of features, but it do it by itself without human intervention.
Okay.
But for the machine learning part, human need to identify what are the features, write the algorithm to extract the features. But in deep learning, no need. This part will done by the AI.
Okay. So previously, we also mentioned about this deep learning. Previously, when deep learning is not so popular that time, so in order to do object detection, what are the methods or what are the methodology they have during that time? No deep learning yet, let's say.
Mentioned just now, they're using the machine learning algorithm.
Oh, that was the thing.
Different type of algorithm. So usually they detect the corner, the edge, the color difference. Usually the color of the object and the background, they are different. So when there is a difference in the pixel, this will help them very easy to identify the boundary between the background and the object. Then they can identify where is the location of the object.
Okay. Thank you, Leong. So overall, I think you can see this object detection AI. It can be applicable. It can be applicable in many of the processes or many of the what you call actual application that people is looking for. People is looking for, especially right now, manpower is always a shortage. Getting people to work in a certain place may not be so easy. So these are the area where AI will come to play its role in this kind of application. Maybe Kenneth can share with us on some of the actual application or example of course, I know we have this demonstration later. People, that's our audience, will be able to see this one very clearly. But can you just spell a few of the application of this object detection?
Okay, so just now we have the defect detection, the present and absent inspection. Then we also can use the object detection to do the product counting. Because based on how many bounding blocks we're able to detect, then we can do the counting already. And then this one also can apply for the. There are a lot more. It's more on.
What about this product counting can be also.
Yeah, product counting is one of the
part of that, right?
Yes.
I can do product counting and so on. Okay, that is just a quick summary of this object detection. Can we move to this part on our slide back again? So having said the age, we move forward from here. Okay, what will be the MES? The manufacturing execution system. What are the main functionality of this what we call MES? In the MES, we talk about production tracking, production tracking and management especially. So this piece of software should be categorized under the IT lah. Of course, it's doing some of the OT thing, you know, but it's also is sitting in the middle. So in this production tracking and management, you are able to get real-time production data. Of course, when they do a lot of this scanning, barcode scanning, data entry, you know, when this the movement of one process to another process, this product is being tracked, you know, until at the end of the thing. This is what one of the strong things that MES is able to bring to you. Okay, of course, on the work order management, these are also another area where MES is playing its role in doing this one very well. And the traceability, traceability is one of the area where MES can do the best job, because wherever you go, there will be a terminal that able to track you, whether by RFID, some IoT sensors or RFID, and barcoding, QR code, those things that you can use. So today maybe we want to focus more on the quality management side, especially using MES. Because when you talk about MES, other than data collection and analysis, the quality control management is very important in this whole MES, where the terminal may be able to talk to some of the AI edge device that exchange data. So this part will be the more integration of the MES. Maybe we can talk about that more later. Yeah. So can we move on to here? Okay. So of course, when you talk about this integration, maybe you based on this picture. Haven't seen this picture because this is the thing that I put up. So maybe can you just explain, in here?
Okay, so on the left hand side, seems like it's a conveyor belt, and then there's a camera scanning the product on the conveyor belt, and then it's go through, and the video frame will send to a computer. So I think there's some AI inside the computer to do some detection, some inspection.
Okay. So it's our AI edge AI edge can be sitting inside doing the vision AI functionality. Then it can pass this data to a terminal. Actually, the left hand side one, it will be the more on the terminal where certain verification can be done. So for example, in the next picture there, you can see, just say you want to do some object detection by different shape. The shape is one of the things, right?
Yeah, can.
What about colors?
Color also can.
Color, is it under object detection or more classification?
You need to detect the object first. Unless the image that you show to the AIs only contain color.
So meaning object detection is still one of the first layer that you need to have in order to have an add-on and things like that. Because under the whole vision deep learning AI, there's a very, very first part is on the object detection and also classification, right?
Yeah.
So let's look back at this slide again. Okay. So we have this on the right hand side. Yeah, on the right hand side, you can see this is our so-called, I've been spelling so many times already, AIoT AIS Connect. AIoT AIS Connect. This AIoT AIS Connect, actually, the whole thing came from the Axiomtek AIS, previously where we do some kind of co-development with Intel. It's purely based on the OpenVINO, Intel OpenVINO. So talking about that part, Ken Leong has got many sweet and sour with this OpenVINO. Sweet and sour with this OpenVINO. So you can see here, maybe Ken Leong can do a little bit more. Yeah, you can talk a little bit more on this AIS.
Okay, so this SIS is a tools that for you to train your own AI model. So you can use it to collect the data set, and then after you collect the data set, you will put into the AIS. So inside there's a tool for you to do the labeling. After you label the object that you want to detect, then the third step is to do the AI training. So we'll use the computer, the AI software to do the AI training. So until the last step, the inference part, there is no code involved at all. So everything, there's a user interface for you to select the parameter, then start the training.
So the beauty thing about this AIS is the whole thing, the whole AI is done in such a way that you do not need a very heavy coding, unless you want to expand further from the data. Yeah. So this set of AIoT AIS Connect is very important or very useful, especially transferring data to the MES system. You have something that you want to verify. There are two main things that you can do. One of them is to do the object detection and do verification. You have the AI data, plus you can do a snapshot for a recording purpose. Now, this is what normally the MES or the production people, they are very concerned about some of this data and also some history. Yeah, they want to trace the quality side. They need to have a proof. These are the images that you can produce. Okay, let's move on from here. So of course, in this part, we are having, we already tabulated from a very low level side. You have this IoT edge gateway, 4G gateway routers, and AI data can be streamlined to edge computing. Edge computing can be on the IoT and also on the AI. And then this is a place where you can exchange data to the MES. But we do have a layer of a so-called on-premise fog computing. That is something that we have this part as one of the options that you are able to exchange data, not exchanging, maybe depositing data onto a historian, right? Yeah. Maybe you want to talk about a little bit about this historian data, how this thing is being
okay, so this one is can take the on-premise, the edge server as a local database. So you can store all your time series data into it. And then inside we also have a dashboard for you to visualize all your data.
Yeah. So that was the first functionality, visualization of the data. And also you can create alert. Yeah, you can create alert by WhatsApp or by email, also possible by this function. Plus it gives you a storage of your historian. You can keep your historian. As you know, because every time right now we are talking about data is so important right now. Yeah. So even right now, data can be commoditized. Yeah. It become a commodity next time because the trend is to have the authority of the data. Next time, nobody can get your data. They need your approval. They need your what they call the authentication before you can use their data. This is one thing. And then at the same time also, this is a kind of, the whole architecture is about more of a hybrid network where you can do on a local and at the same time on a cloud level. So how does this ERP and MES come into picture is that you got two choices. One of them is you can talk to the edge directly. So in this case, you can talk to the edge directly. And also you can also retrieve data from the on-premise server there. Yeah. So you have two sides and ERP also. So talking about how many ways that the ERP or MES is able to talk to the on-premise servers.
So for now, we can use the MQTT, the REST API.
And also, and also optional direct database access. So but that one is optional. At the same time, those SCADA lover or those SCADA, so those people has got a SCADA at your production plant or something like that. So you can make use of the SCADA and then you can interlink some of this data from the online, this on-premise server also. Yes. And some data also can be deposited from the SCADA. So this is the whole thing about the whole architecture about the integration from IoT. Of course, today we talk about AI, AI object detection to MES, but it happened, or the same role or the same concept goes to IoT, same concept go to the cloud, same concept go to the SCADA, and same concept go to the MES, ERP, and so on. This one is giving you overall the thing. Yeah. So can we move on? Do we have one more? Okay, so I think for this part, we do have a AIoT training connect, which is done by me, myself, and 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐲. So we want to create more awareness, especially on the IR4 related or IR5 related that interlink or what they call interrelated with some of the AI and IoT application that bring towards this kind of digital transformation or industrial transformation. So if you are interested in this topic, and then what kind of training that we are going to give, I think who are the people that suitable for this our AIoT kind of training?
So because this one is very suitable for those who don't know as AI, want to explore more on the IoT and the AI side. So especially those fresh graduate, or if you want to looking to change your career path, moving into this IoT and AI. So it's a very good opportunity for you to learn all these fundamental concept of the AI and the IoT. And at the same time, we have some practical hands-on for you to experience how this thing happens.
I don't think it's only a fundamental concept, because the whole I'm calling this one a master AIoT class, master class of AIoT, where you have a chance to explore and do some hands-on. You do some hands-on, and then you from the beginning to the end, you can create a result of IoT, integration, cloud, and plus some of the AI, how you build modeling. These are very solid fundamental you have to do, especially for those who want to go into the industrial part. Yeah, because the whole thing from the beginning until now, we are only talking about the industrial application. For those of you who, let's say, you are in the, let's say, working adult that you do not, you want to, you see this technology is very, 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 very interesting, but and then also you want to go into that kind of industrial application and the industrial world. This is a place where you can tap onto. We have this actually a three days training, but we are going to have a review. Not review. We are going to have a preview on that. So scan the QR code, register with us. Got this time slot we are going to send to you. You can also listen to our this preview. This preview also we do have a more deeper sharing about what are the application in the IoT and AI in the industrial world. Yeah. So from there, you can also enjoy. That is entirely free kind of webinar. Yeah, we are going to do a webinar online for all of you. Yeah. So I think with that, I would like to just can we move on? Okay. So we come to the last part of the tools on this object detection AI. So just now we mentioned about AIS. So what is the deeper layer of the tools that we are using? From beginning, from doing the labeling up to the thing. So what are the whole thing that customer needs or some of the audience need? Let's say they want to know more about that part. Can you share some of them, Agina?
Okay, so from the data collection, and then you label your data set, training, and then the last step is the inference. So inference means you are going to deploy your AI model into your production site.
Yeah.
So in this part, usually at the production site, we know that you don't have too much space for you to put a very big desktop PC and then inside put the graphic card. It will cost you a lot of cost. So we're using the Intel OpenVINO that allow the AI model to be run on the CPU. So by using the CPU only, we can run the AI model, and then this will reduce your cost because you don't need to invest on the graphic card. It's very expensive. And then at the same time, the OpenVINO also can accelerate the model inference speed compared to other deep learning framework.
Okay, very interesting, right? So apart of that, let's say those people who want to expand further from here, after learning all these things, is it a better position for them to take on further from there? So what are the next step that, let's say, they want to do further on the whole AI kind of deep learning thing, especially on the computer vision? What are the things that you need to learn? What are languages, some programming background that they will probably need to have?
So currently in the AI world, most of the researchers, they are using the Python.
Okay, Python.
So Python is one of the very easier language for you to start to learn compared to the C or C++. And most of the AI model, they are developed using the Python already.
I see. Is there any second language that let's say those people, some enthusiasts, they want to know, they want to learn? Is there a second language other than Python?
Other than Python, of course, we have the C++, and Java. This kind of language also support. And the OpenVINO also support different type of language.
Of course, in our this master class, we are going to do more on the Intel side, OpenVINO. Yeah, before I come to that thing, what is this, what they call, TensorFlow? You've heard about this TensorFlow very often. What is this TensorFlow about in the whole picture?
TensorFlow is a deep learning framework. So inside, you can take it, it's like a library. It provides a lot of different kind of function that for you to construct your own AI model.
I see.
But most of the time, you do not have the time to construct your own AI model. This one requires very deep knowledge on the AI model. So usually we will use the TensorFlow to do the transfer learning on some pre-trained model, which means we take some pre-trained model and then we train it with our own data set so that it can learn faster compared to you train from scratch. So deep learning, the TensorFlow is one of the deep learning frameworks. So besides TensorFlow, there are other more frameworks like PyTorch. PyTorch is from the Facebook. The TensorFlow is from the Google.
Yeah, this is how the whole, what they call the object detection application from AI. These are the side thing or the fundamental thing that I hope today, Kendall has shared you enough. If you like, let's say you still want to learn more about that, please follow us in our this channel. Yeah, we have done this one for the past. Today is 56. Yeah, 56. So if you like or if you find this channel relevant, please do share, subscribe, and like us. Your support is very important for us to continue to do further. So, in the very last thing, I think before we go, this is a thing that Malay verses that we haven't talked. So we haven't spelled this one for a very long time. Sembang bukan sebarang Sembang.
Kita Sembang teknologi, kita Sembang AIoT.
Kita Sembang AIoT. One thing. Sorry. One thing we forgot about the demonstration.
I thought you want to keep for the last part.
Okay, so we have this demonstration for you, especially those people who follow us until now. Can we switch on to the last part? Then we can run the demonstration. Are you going to go over there?
Yeah, we can go over there to explain.
Just to explain. Maybe you explain the part. As an extension to what I've just shown, where �𝐸𝐿 has shown you how to do labeling, data labeling, to the training, up to the inferencing, with these academies. So over here we have, especially for you, this is a very industrial setup. We have quite a high-end camera here running with some AI engine running. So I would like to ask 𝐸𝐿 to describe to the audience what are the things that we have set up here.
Okay, so this is our deep learning AI defect detector system. This system can detect the 3-pin plug with label, without label, and missing plug. So over here we have a USB 3 industrial grade camera and a light controller that can control the brightness of red light, green light, and blue light. So this is the optic sensor that detects the presence of plug, and the signal will go into a relay board and become a digital input to the e-box. This is the result generated by the AI software, and the AI result can be sent to other software, for example SCADA, through the MQTT. We can do the product counting in the SCADA software.
Okay. So as relate to the deployment, when we talk about the AI deep learning station, after that we are going to deploy. This is a deployment unit, right?
Yes.
This will be a deployment unit. Can you talk more about what does this system do here?
Okay, actually, previously after we train the AI model, we will get the weight file. So we just copy the weight file from the development unit into this deployment unit. Okay, and then this system will run the inference on the AI model, where it get the image from the camera and then let the AI model to do the inferencing, so that the AI will give you the result.
Okay. So there are two main interface that we provide from this deployment unit on the AI deep learning model. One of them is REST API and also MQTT. This is how the data is being transferred to the SCADA system.
Yes, correct.
This is how. So Eddie, the whole thing here right now is a ready system that allow you to connect this part to the actual working unit in your SCADA or even into your ERP and so on. Okay, so I think it's good enough. I think you can see some of the live demo, right? So that is a part that is not available on the actual YouTube, but if let's say you're watching this channel, you are able to see that. Yeah, we didn't publish this one in the public. So with that, I think we wish you a happy weekend ahead, and then we will see you in the next coming session. Okay, bye-bye.